All right. Hi, Kaya family. It's Claudia here from Kaya. I'm a Pilates instructor at Kaya. So I'm going to take you through a Pilates class today. Welcome to my home. It's nice to have you here. This is my little dog Bone. She's going to go for her little hour of exercise now so that she gets out of our way so we can get moving. So today we're going to focus on our glutes, a lot of inner thighs, a bit of shoulder stability, and we'll get everything moving. We'll do a little bit of core as well so you can get that active. I will give some modifications for any injuries, but I just suggest if you are getting a little bit fatigued, especially through the shoulders, because we are doing a lot of shoulder work, just take a little breath, sit back, have some water, and then come and rejoin us. So let's get started today. We're going to start through our big muscle group. So getting up nice and tall, and we're going to start standing today. So we'll start with some hip rolls. So standing about hip distance apart, arms are down by the sides. And then when you're ready, tuck the chin in and start to roll the spine down, one vertebrae at a time, coming all the way down. Soften the knees at the very end. And then when you're ready, scoop through the belly and start to roll up nice and slow. So if you are doing this after a day at the computer, it's nice just to get the spine moving. And again, rolling down. Let the head be hang heavy and then rolling up. We'll just do one more after this one, coming up nice and tall, and let's roll down. Nice. So we've asked you on Instagram what you were keen to do in our classes, and glutes was a major one. So it'll be fun to get a bit of a booty burn on today. Give the shoulders a nice big roll at the very top. Nice. All right, let's get started. We're going to start with some squats today. So separate the feet about just wider than hip distance apart, and we'll actually externally rotate those toes. So turn the toes slightly out to begin. Arms are down by the sides. Let's start with some squats today. So sitting down to that nice deep squat, and then press through the heels to come all the way up. So sitting the weight back so the knees are over the toes as you squat. Chest is open, and feel the belly switch on. The belly's on, active as you come down and up. Down and up. So we're going to work quite vigorously in this first set. Want to get your heart rate up, get your body moving. All the way down, all the way up. Nice. Let's go for another 5, 4 here before we move on. 3, 2, last one. Come down, hold the next one down. Nice. So knees are open. Beautiful. You're sitting right back into those heels. All right, pulse 1, 2, come all the way up. Let's come down again. 1, 2, all the way up. Nice. Down, down, up. Down, down, up. Yes. So keep going here. You should start to feel a little bit of fire through those glutes. Really push the heels into the ground as you stand up. Give the glutes a little bit of a squeeze at the top. 3 to go here. 2 here. All right, last one, take it down, finish up your pulses, hands onto the hips, shift your weight over to the left leg. Nice, we're gonna tap the right leg in and then out, in and out. So all the weight's in that left leg. Yes, nice. So just little taps, there's hardly any weight in that right leg. All right, let's go 4, 3, 2, last one. Draw that leg back in, hold it there, little pulses on that supporting leg. Down, down, down. Just checking in that both hips are level, bellies are on as we pulse. Let's go. Down, 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 down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Place that right foot back down, shift the weight over to the right leg. All right, let's go. In and out, in and out. Yes. So that supporting leg, knees slightly open to the side. Awesome work. So starting to feel a real burn through that right side now. Let's go. For another 4, 3, you got it. 2, last one. Come in, hold it there, pulse it down. Yes. Start to feel those side switch on. Glutes should be a little bit active and even burning now. Yes, let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place that foot back down, shift the weight back into the middle, stand all the way up. Nice. Draw the feet a little bit closer in towards each other. We're actually going to work through some curtsy lunges. So curtsy lunges, we're going to take one leg back behind and then come down, bending both knees. This front knee is still tracking those toes, and then come all the way up. Let's go, other side. Down and up. Oh, it's nice. We've got a nice sunny Melbourne day today. Got the sun coming in, so nice. Down and up, down and up. Nice. So with the curtsies, the most important thing is to keep that knee tracking over the front foot. So just noticing if it's swaying in or out. Beautiful. All right, we're going to add on now. Take the leg back, come down, pulse 1, 2, up and over. Pulse 1, 2, up and over. Getting our heart rate up a little bit here. Should feel quite good. Let's go for another 2 either side. All right, last one either side. Pulse, pulse, up and over, pulse, pulse, and come all the way up. Give the legs a little shake out. Nice, okay. Warm up is done. From here, we're going to come down onto the mat. So we're going to come into a 4-point kneel position. So hands are down onto the mat. Wrists are underneath the shoulders and the spine is nice and long. Like that blinds down right now. All right, so setting up here, neck is nice and long, shoulders are drawing down, the tail is nice and long here. Keep the eye line down as we reach that right leg nice and long, or the leg that's facing the camera. So whichever leg is closest to the camera, reach that leg nice and long. So here we want to point both hip bones down towards the ground, and we're going to tap that back leg down and up, down and up. Nice. So if you can, avoid looking too much towards the camera and turning your neck here. So even get a visual and then point that nose back down towards the floor and create length through that spine. Nice. Okay, let's go for another 4 here. 3 here. 2 here. Last one, lift that leg in line with the hip and hold it there. Now we're going into our little hamstring curls. The thigh stays still, just the knee bends and extends. Bends and extends. Beautiful. Starting to feel a little bit of the heat through that glute and through that hamstring here. Nice. Let's go for another 5 here. Checking in, the shoulders are drawing down, squeezing underneath those armpits, pushing the ground away with those hands. Last one, stretch that leg long and hold it there. We're going to tap that leg out to the side and then up and over the supporting leg. So like a little rainbow, semicircle or rainbow, up and over and tap behind. And breathing. Ooh, nice and warm. Up and over. Let's go for another 2 full ones. You got it. Last one, tap it up and over. Reach that leg behind and hold it there. Nice. We're going to add little pulses here to finish. Let's pulse it up, 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 up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that leg there. Now that leg, that arm, sorry, I'm using the left arm, is going to thread underneath the right arm, and we're actually going to open the hip towards the camera. So have a look at the camera, see that your hip's opening to the side, and then that top hand, I'm going to just place in front of the body here. Flex the foot on that leg that's up and working, and we're going to bend the knee in and then stretch, bend and stretch. So here, really lifting through that underneath waist, that supporting shoulders nice and stable. Push to that heel, push it away. And push. 3 to go. Should start to feel really active. 2 here. All right, push that leg away and hold it there. We're going to draw little circles forward. Circles forward. Nice, still lifting through that belly. 3, 2, 1. Reverse the circles, back the other way. Nice. All right, almost there. Break after this. 3, 2, 1. Place that top hand in front, push up into that 4-point nil position, and knees come back down. Beautiful. We might have a sit back onto our heels and just give those wrists a little bit of a roll before we move on to the other side. So really rolling out. Might even give yourself a little bit of a shoulder roll here. All right, let's go onto the other side. Hands come down and the wrist underneath those shoulders once again, drawing the shoulders down, squeezing underneath those armpits as the opposite leg extends behind, reaching nice and long through that leg. Make sure both hips are level, point to lower and lift. So we want to think about length here through that back leg. Also length through the back of the neck, opening up those collarbones to the sides of the room. Nice job. Now we've already worked the other leg quite strongly here. So you'll start to feel that activate as it's supporting you and stabilizing. That's completely normal. All right, 3 to go here. 2 here. Last one. Lift it up and hold it there. We've got our hamstring curls, keeping the thigh nice and stable. Bend the knee in and stretch, in and stretch. And feel free when you're listening to these videos, maybe pop some music on for yourself in the background. It always keeps you a little bit more motivated, a bit more fun. Nice. 2 to go. Last one, stretch that leg long, hold it there, really lengthen out through that leg. We've got our rainbows here. Out to the side, semicircle up and around the back leg, up and over. So here we start to maybe fatigue through the shoulders. So just checking in that you are pushing those hands and shoulders into the mat. So really feel nice and strong through the upper body and stable. Beautiful. Let's go for 3 more here. 2 here. Last one. Reach that leg long, hold it there. All right, that hand nearest that supporting leg is going to come down to the mat onto the elbow. Start to swivel towards the side with that hip, and then take that front supporting hand in front of that back hand and hold it there. That's it. Bend and push. Bend and push. You got it. So same as the other side, really pushing through that heel. Almost there. I know that supporting glutes are really starting to fire now. Let's breathe through it. Bend and push. Bend and push. 3 to go. 2 here. Almost there, guys. Push that foot away. Hold it there. We've got our little circles. Still flexing the foot. Draw little circles. Doesn't have to be big, maybe the size of a golf ball or a small ball drawing. That's it. And then reverse it back behind. You got it, almost there. Breathing through it, we're almost there. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Top hand comes in front, push up into your 4-point kneel, and let's enjoy a stretch. Sitting back once again into your little shell stretch. Really reach those arms forward. Enjoying that stretch here. All right, we're going to come onto our backs. So feel free to have a seat. Knees are bent. Just lower yourself down onto the mat. And we're going to work into some bridges from here. So making sure the arms are nice and long and reaching towards your heels. Collarbones are open to the sides of the room. Neck is long. And then push the heels into the mat. Start to tilt the pubic bones towards you and start to peel 1 vertebrae at a time off the mat until the hips are up towards the ceiling. Hold it there. Beautiful. And then peel down. Upper ribs, middle back, lower back, tail. And again, start to peel the spine off, really lengthening those thighs away from you towards the end of the mat. And then peeling down. Now you can use the hands as anchors here. Keep going with your pelvic rolls coming up. Or if you want more, Feel free to take the arms up to the ceiling, palms facing in as you continue with those rolls. Come up on the next one and hold it at the very top. Both hip bones are facing up towards the ceiling. You can keep your hands there. If it's too much, place them down and push the hands into the mat. We're going to go into our hip thrust here. Hips move down towards the mat and up, down and up. Really pressing those heels into the mat. Feeling the rib connection here. The ribs are drawing in towards each other. And there's no tension through the neck and shoulders here. So feel those collarbones lengthening away. Beautiful. 3 to go. 2. On the next one, come up to the very top and hold it there. You're a long line from the shoulders, hips, and through to the knees. Open the knees a couple of inches and then draw them back to hip distance and lower the hips down. Squeeze up, open, close, lower, lift. Open, close, lower, lift. You got it. All right, this is when the inner thighs start to come into play. Especially with those openings and closes, you should feel them activate here. It's exactly what we want. All right, we are almost there. We've got 4 more here. 3, 2. Last one, come up to the very top, open and close, finish that off, hold it there. We've got 10 little hip thrusts down an inch and up, down and up. That's it. Let's go here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Peel all the way down. Have a little rock and roll from side to side. So knees in towards the chest and roll it out there. All right, beautiful. When you're ready, just come up off your backs and we're going to come into, again, a little 4-point kneel position. So we're back to working through our booties. So we've given them a little activation through the posterior chain, so through the back. So everything's quite active and stable now. So let's come down onto our forearms this time. So coming down into the forearms, drawing the shoulders down, neck is long. Now knees are underneath those hips once again, and the tail is long. So here, just avoid dipping into that lower or mid back by letting the belly fall down. Lift the belly up, stay really active here. We're going to take that right leg long, or the leg that's closest to the camera, and reach it nice and long. That's it, nice. And from here, bend the knee, similar to what we did before, but we're going to flex the foot. So think about flexing that foot, really pushing the heel into the roof. Bend the knee down and kick it up. Little donkey kicks. We know all about these, probably done these before. Kick it up and up, nice. Checking in that the shoulders are stable, neck is long. Very nice. Let's go for another 5, 4, 3, 2. Kick it up on the next one and hold it up. Now open the knee towards the side and then draw it back in. So I think I like to think of like maybe a dog taking a wee on a pole. It's the easiest way to think of this one. Open and close. They call it the fire hydrant for that very reason. Open and close. Open and close. Try and keep that knee quite high here. Let's go for another 5, 4, 3 more, 2. Last one. Back to the middle. Hold that heel up. Last little bit here. Little stamps through the heel. Stamp, 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 stamp. Let's go. Give it all you've got here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and draw that knee in. Well done. We're going to go straight into the other side. If you do need to have a roll through the shoulders, go for it now. Otherwise, let's go straight into the other side. Reach that leg nice and long behind. Flex the foot, bend the knee. And we've got our donkeys. Bend the knee in and lift. Bend and lift. Beautiful. So a lot of shoulder stabilization through this series today. At any time, if you do need a little rest through the shoulders, just come up and give them a bit of a roll and then come and rejoin us. Beautiful. 4 more, 3 more. Push that heel into the roof. Last one, lift it up, hold it there. All right, we've got our little fire hydrants. Open the knee, close, open, close. Yes. Checking in that the waist is still switched on, so that wrapping that corset around the waist, feeling nice and strong there. Really nice, guys, almost there. 4 here, 3, 2 more, little pulses to finish. Last one, pulse it up, 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 up. This is it to finish. Let's finish nice and strong. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and draw that knee down. Well done. Finish that little series there. All right, coming on over to our sides. We're still working through our booties. A little bit more shoulder stabilization. They're nice and warm now. So coming onto your side shoulder, bend both knees on top of each other and just have a look behind. Make sure the heels are in line with the tail here. And then have a look at that elbow position underneath the shoulder. So it's really nice and stable there. Underneath waist is lifted. We're going to lift up into a little side plank and hold here. Open that top knee up and then close and then sit back down. That's it. You can reach the arm up, open, close and down. Or you can have it on your hips for a little bit of stability. Now, if that's too much through the shoulder, keep going with these ones. If it's too much through the shoulder, just stay down here, still supportive, and open and close. Same, same. Otherwise, keep going here. You got it. So when we come up, make sure we're squeezing the glutes forward, then lifting that top leg up. All right, last one here. Lift up and hold. Kick the leg up, bend in, close the clam and come down. Lift up, clam opens, kick, in and down. You got it. Up, open, kick, in. 2 more like this. Up, open, kick, in, close. Last one. Up, open, kick, bend in and lower all the way down. Beautiful. Coming up if you need a little shoulder roll through that shoulder. All right, a little bit of inner thigh work here. So coming down onto that elbow once again, reach that bottom leg nice and long, take the top leg in front, and you're balancing on that bottom hip. Underneath waist is lifted, and that bottom leg is active. So we're gonna lift that bottom leg up, 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 up. So little movements up, it doesn't have to be big. Point through the toe. Beautiful. You can also do this laying down. So if that feels better for you, lay on down, use your bicep as a pillow, and keep going with the kicks. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, circles. Little circles forward. You got it. Circles, 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 and reverse it other way. Nice. 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Nice. We're going to come down onto our sides now and reach both legs long. Use the bicep as a pillow, hand in front, lift both legs off, and then we're going to flutter the legs back and forth. So you should start to feel this through the side waist as well as the inner thighs. Really lengthen those legs. If you need to slow it down, slow it down. Otherwise, little flutters here. Really flutter. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release down. Nice. Before we move on to the other side, let's come on to our bellies here. So we're going to still work through those inner thighs. Hands come on top of each other, and then rest your forehead down onto your hands. Reach those legs nice and long. So keep your head down if you can. If you need a visual, have a look, but I'm going to be looking at the camera just so you can hear me. So reach those legs nice and long. All right, rest the head down. Activate the belly and lift the belly off the ground. Press the pubic bone and the hip bone into the ground, and then lift the legs off the ground. Nice. Now open, separate the legs an inch and then squeeze them in. Flutter in, 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 in. Beautiful. Little flutters in, in, in. You can quicken the pace here. And just incorporate that breathing. Keep fluttering. So just keep lifting through that belly to protect that lower back. Reach through those legs, really long legs. Little kicks in, 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 in. Keep breathing here. If you need a little break, have a little break and rejoin. We've got another 20 seconds. Let's go. Kick in, 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 in. Inner thigh should be really switching on now. You got it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Woo. Rest that head down. Nice work. Okay, we've got the other side to go. So coming on up when you're ready, we'll turn around to face the other side. You're still facing the camera. And then come down onto that elbow. Bend both knees on top of each other. Heels are in line with the tail. Underneath waist is lifted. All right, when you're ready, press the elbow into the ground, lift the underneath waist, come all the way up and clam and come down. That's it. So up, open, and down. So again, you can do this down on your side. Beautiful, guys. Finishing this side nice and strong. All right, you got it. Let's go for 3 more before we add on. 2 more. Last one, lift it up. We're going to add that kick. Open, kick, in, close, down. Up, open, kick, in, close, down. You got it. Up, open, kick. 2 more. And last one. Up, open, kick, in, close that clam, come all the way down. Beautiful. Coming down to your side. Reach that underneath leg nice and long. And then the top leg's going to come in front here. So if you've got tight hips here, you can come onto the ball of that front leg here, just as long as it's resting down in front, or you can try and place the foot heel down for a bit more flexibility. Reach to that underneath leg and then lift and lower that leg. Lifting and lowering. Think about toning through those inner thighs, toning through those thighs, so really lifting through those thighs. Awesome, guys. Let's go for another 5, 4, 3, 2. Lift it up on the next one. Hold it there. Little circles. We find this side a little bit easier. You might find one side a little bit easier than the other. Little circles. You got it. And then reverse the circles, other way. Nice. 3, 2, and 1. Rest that leg down. Nice work. We've got our little flutter kicks to the side first. So reach both legs long, lift both legs up, and we're going to flutter, 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 flutter. Fluttering those legs. Little scissors. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice work. Coming all the way up. Nice. All right, booties are almost done. So we're going to come onto our 4-point nil position. We're going to go into a plank from here. We've really warmed up the shoulders, so we should be quite good to go straight into a plank from here. So hands are down. So you can be on your hands or you can be on your elbows. I'm going to come onto my elbows today. So elbows are down, hands, forearms are parallel. Reach one leg back, other leg back, find your plank. Now knees can be down here or knees can be off, and hold and breathe. So we're just holding our plank here nice and strong. Think length through the back of the neck, a little bit of a shine of that chest through the hands. And feel that lower belly really engage here, supporting the back. Keep holding here. We've got another 10 seconds of hold. Keep going where you are. we're going to start to add a little bit of movement here. So when you're ready, lower one hip down towards the floor, come up and over to the other side. So little hip dips. You can do this on your knees. Same thing. Continue to breathe, keep pushing those elbows into the mat. A little bit of a dome through the upper back. That's it. Let's count it out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it in the middle. Hold it there. Hold it really strong. We've got it there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Separate those knees a little bit wider or just as wide as the mat and sit back for a little stretch here. Take a little moment. All right. Let's finish strong with some abdominal work. So coming down onto your back, once again, knees are going to stay bent. Lower yourself down nice and gently. Create a neutral spine. So the tail's nice and heavy, hip bones, pubic bone are facing up towards the ceiling. Shoulders are drawing down the mat. Feel relaxed through that upper back. You may or may not have a little gap underneath the lower back. And then draw one leg to tabletop, other leg to tabletop, hold. We're really engaging through those lower bellies already here. Arms are up towards the ceiling, palms facing down. We're going to inhale to prepare. Exhale, hands are going to move down toward the hip and pointing towards the end of the mat. Nice strong arms. And then release down. Exhale, lift the chest up. And down, making sure that we have that little gap underneath underneath the chin. So imagine you're squeezing a really juicy peach. But you don't want to give the peach too much of a squeeze. You just want to gently hold it in place. We don't want the juice flowing onto the mat. Very nice. And then think about sliding those ribs down towards the hips and really active through those arms. If you need to have your hands behind the back of the head, you're more than welcome for a bit of support. 2 more like this, drawing that lower belly in. Next one, curl up, reach those fingers nice and long towards the end of the mat, really active through those triceps. Imagine you're going to push your hands into thick honey and rise up, down, up, little flutters of the hands, up and down, up and down. Keep going here, lift the eye gaze a little bit higher to lengthen through the back of the neck. You've got your hundreds here. Take a big inhale and exhale. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, and out. Try and lengthen the leg nice and long as you go through your hundreds. Beautiful work. And in, and out. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost there, guys. Maybe both legs long for the last 3. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, last 2. And out. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release the head and shoulders. Give the back a little bit of a massage onto the mat. Awesome work. Okay, a bit of a bleaks to finish, and then we are done and dusted. All right, when you're ready, floating one leg to tabletop, other leg to tabletop, float those legs into the ceiling here. So we're going to take the hands behind the back of the head. We're actually going to come up with the right hand and tap the left foot, and then come back down and tap up and back down. You might lower the opposite leg down as you tap, and we're just working to one side. Think about reaching that shoulder towards the opposite hip as you reach up and over. You got it. The leg lower is optional. And I'm really feeling a little bit of tightness through my hamstring, so if you don't get your legs fully straight, that's okay. Let's go for 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Reach up and over. Hold it there, hold it there. Little pulses up to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach down and relax. Well done. Let's go straight over to the other side. No rest here. Reach those legs up. Take the hands behind the back of the head once again. We've got our left hand going towards the right foot this time. Up and over, up and over. 3. And lower the opposite leg down if that's you. Beautiful. Up and over. Reach towards that pinky. 5 to go. 4 here. 3, 2. Reach up and over to that foot. Hold it there. 10 little pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release down. Knees into the chest. Whew, well done, obliques. Done. Okay. Gently assist yourself up. We're just going to finish with a little bit of a stretch, especially through those glutes today. So take the hands down to the mat, tuck the toes underneath you. We're going to come into a little downward dog here. So reach the tail up to the ceiling, press the heels into the mat, and then think about rolling the biceps gently forward to the end of the mat, through the insides. And just hold here. Have a little pedal out through the heels. We're actually going to take a little pigeon stretch today. So once you finish pedaling out, there's no rush here. We're going to take our left leg, or whichever leg, in between or just behind the hands, and almost or as parallel to the mat as you can. So it might be bent, might be parallel, whatever's comfy for you. Then come down, stretch that back leg long, come on down. You can even stay up here if that's enough. I actually find when I'm up here, I get a little bit of a hip flexor stretch as well. You can come down to intensify that glute stretch. Sometimes holding any stretch can be a little bit tough. You can always add a little movement to distract yourself. I quite like moving, a little bit of flossing. Nice. And then once you've finished on that side, you can stay here for as long as you like. Come up onto your hands, tuck the back toes, come back into your downward dog. Feel that stretch once again to the backs of the legs. And the right leg comes forward, or the opposite leg. And then reach that back leg long. Come on down when you're ready. Enjoy a little bit of flossing if that's for you, or holding. Awesome. And come on up. Come to seated, facing the camera. We'll just enjoy a little inner thigh stretch. So bring the balls of the feet together. Reach the hands underneath. Open the knees out to the side. Again, you can add a little movement front side to side. That feels good. But thank you so much for joining me today. It was lovely having you in my home, doing a class for you. I miss teaching so much. I miss everybody, and hopefully we'll be open soon. Everything's looking a little bit more positive here in Melbourne. And with the series today, if you found that something you could do more, feel free to add more reps. Go for it. Even stop the video and just do a few more reps if that feels good for you. You can always add, or you can always just rest when you need to as well. So really versatile. But thanks so much, KF family. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us. And yeah, I'll see you soon.